Yeah, it's true in marriage, it's true in life, and it's true in business that every decision we make sends out ripples. And some of those create a wave of positive impact far beyond what we might initially see. And in a world that is obsessed with instant gratification, I call it, the microwave society, rapid results, it's easy to overlook the power of consistent, steady action. When I think about consistency, one company really stands out. And if you have kids, you know them well. And that's Lego. It's a brand that has become synonymous with creativity and perseverance. I mean, true perseverance, if you just get this box of stuff, and if it's new, you get instructions. If it's used, good luck. But you're trying to make what's on the box. And, the perseverance that takes, step by step, to take all these little things and turn it into something like that. And it's a process for sure. And the company too, they weren't built overnight. It was the consistent effort, brick by brick, year after year, that created an absolute legacy. And lots of companies have tried to imitate what they do, and nobody has come close to that kind of success. And what's really interesting is that other companies in their industry over the last few years have had double digit revenue declines. And while that's going on, Lego, legacy company, grew 15%, 17%. And that just is amazing to me to think about that they are continuing to grow even when their peers are falling behind. But Lego's impact isn't just in the toys they've sold, but the generations of imaginations that they've sparked. And depending on where you are in the age group, you probably grew up with Legos as well. I had the fake Legos because we couldn't afford the real ones. I always wanted Legos. And so it was, one of those things that I think is really interesting over time, just the creativity. And, learn that a lot through building things in all sorts of different ways. How can we apply this philosophy to our endeavors in building a cool SaaS company like that? Like Legos? I think first we want to understand the long game. And it's not necessarily a popular topic these days. Success isn't always a fireworks display. Sometimes it's a sunrise. It's slow, it's steady. Each action, whether it's a client meeting, a product tweak, a team training session, every single one of those is a step toward a larger goal. And the impact of those actions might not be immediately apparent, but they accumulate over time and build a foundation for long term success. Second, I think it's really important that we trust the process. Who wants a quick win? I mean, I do. We all do. But there isn't a hack, a playbook, a cheat code for everything. And often the most worthy goals take time, dedication, and taking big action, just doing the thing, right? Over and over and over again. Winning comes from focusing on the right activities and trusting the process, even when the applause isn't immediate. And that can be really hard to do, but it's about believing in the power of your actions, knowing that each one of those contributes to a broader impact, be it on your business, your community, or the industry at large. The same thing is true in your family, your marriage. Those simple actions just done over and over and over again build over time. It's like deposits in a bank account. It builds. And number three, consistency wins. This one I think is my favorite. The magic ingredient in the recipe for a lasting impact is consistency. It's about showing up day in, day out, committed to your vision and your values. It's doing it when you feel like it and when you don't, and when you win and when you lose, and when things are going really well and when things really suck. Consistency wins always. The steadfast dedication is what ultimately creates ripples that turn into waves, shaping outcomes, influencing others, and leaving a lasting mark. I say it all the time. The mark of a champion is consistency. Remember, every action, no matter how small, has the potential to create ripples of change. And the results may not always be instant. I wish they always were. But with consistency and faith in the journey, the positive impact you make can be absolutely monumental. It's massive over time. So here's to the champions who understand the power of perseverance and the art of the long game.